Hey, what is going on, guys? I am R43P3R and welcome to a new episode of Game Bros Versus, where first off, I would like to introduce our guest for this episode. A very, very good friend of mine, practically a brother, who I've known since middle school, WV-Reaper304.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, this guy here, I've known him since middle school. We're practically brothers. Like, it's been that long since we've known each other. But, so, for today's episode, we decided to play a game that we actually played in high school together, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Now, we played the actual card game back in high school rather than this game, because this game came out, like, in 2014, so...
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and get you invited here.
Guess what's available for me to use now?
What?
My Exodia deck actually has enough cards to use. It's just
Oh,
not...
God!
Well, also, never mind, I'll take it back. I can't use it against you because it's got forbidden cards.
Yeah. See, here's my thing. I think that you should be able to use... Yeah, because for those that don't know, on Legacy of the Duelist... Ah, crap, hang on a second. I accidentally started to do a search rather than invite, so let me switch that up. But yeah, for those that don't know... if you play against the computer, just the regular mode, you can use forbidden cards. But if you're dueling against somebody online, even if it's a friend invite, it goes by current tournament regulations that you cannot use forbidden cards, even if it's a created lobby and you're just dueling against your friends.
What, sweetheart?
I think it's crap.
You hurt your finger? Oh.
Is that your little one in the background?
Yes, the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know, she hurt her finger.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Reaper is a married man and a daddy.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I actually gotta go get my little boy from school in a little over an hour. Alright, what are you picking?
I'm picking Raw. Not again.
Just like last time. Like last time.
Okay, for those that... Okay, there. Alright. For those... Okay, so I got a little...
3 times?
Yeah. Okay, so just to give a little backstory, we tried recording this episode a few days ago, and my mic, for some reason, decided to be stupid and dub down my voice a little bit. So I'm like, what is this? So, oh, dude, you're gonna hate me.
Of course you did.
I will tell you this: it's not ultimate.
I hope not.
Well, no, I have never been able to
say
summon
it's the,
ultimate.
the cyber or first dragon. Yeah.
First of the dragons, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we tried recording this, and a buddy of Reaper's, Ethan, also commented with us, and we told him about it. He's like, so I spent there not watching a match, giving commentary for a half hour for nothing? This is bull. So are you using your burn deck again?
Yes, sir, and she has thrown a fit, so I'm muted and only when I need to speak.
Alright, I feel you. But yeah, interesting story about Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever me and Reaper used to play. So, back in high school, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't really well known. Like, a lot of people didn't know about it. And then we went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on vacation one year. So we went to like one of those local like Wings or one of those little surf shop places, and they had the starter deck. So we were like, sure, why not? We'll play. We'll get it and play. And
this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, just a little bit. But so I get the Yugi deck and Reaper gets the Kaiba deck, and what's even funnier, we didn't even read the rule book. We decided we're just gonna play like, because the anime had just come out, So we were going by the anime rules back when it was Duelist Kingdom, so we had like 2,000 life points, no direct attacks or anything, so no tribute summoning, so it was just dumb as hell. But we finally learned how to actually play, and we actually popularized Yu-Gi-Oh! At our high school to where we got at least, what, 12 other students to play?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, it was close. Oh. I was like, wait a minute, how is he 2200? And I forgot you had Smoldering on the field.
Molten Destruction.
Molten Destruction on the field, yeah.
Yep.
Now, back in the day, Reaper had this this Exodia deck. I swear to God, I hated this thing.
You're the only one that actually gave me a challenge, except for when that new kid come in.
Oh, yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this kid that transferred up from Florida, and he did tournaments and stuff down there and all that kind of stuff, and he was like the only one that could almost beat everybody and it was just a simple fact because he had this burn deck that was just ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
he had it was an extremely good deck, but he, you know, kept running his mouth.
Yeah, it's like one thing to be, you know, a good duelist, but, you know, to sit there and trash talk the whole time, you know, bragging about how you're the best, blah, 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 it's like, come on, dude, show a little class.
But especially when I went and built my own burn deck, and then I whipped him with it.
Yeah. And then I think, like, out of all the times that I went against your Exodia deck, I think I only beat you one time, and that was with my level dragon deck.
Yeah. Hi, babe. Hi, honey. I think you're gonna beat me this time.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Reaper beat me twice last time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably done with this. After this, you'll hit me. What? Boo. Come here.
She's like, I want to see the pretty cards.
Yeah, you got me. Love you. Yeah, you got me on this one. What?
Yeah, I screwed myself over last time, and I'll tell them what happened exactly. So, the second round of the match, I summoned my Prime Material. Oh, okay. It just went. Oh, I didn't set it as a regular match, so I'll have to do.
Okay.
I'll remake it, but I'll just do another single. So that way we don't have to do it.
Sounds good.
Okay, re-invite. That was my bad. But anyway, so
nah, that's no big deal.
I summoned this card called Prime Materia Dragon. And Prime Materia Dragon's effect is that anytime that there is an effect, either due to an effect monster, a trap card, or a magic card, if you were to lose life points, you gain those life points instead. I misread the card and thought that it was only going to affect my side of the field. But in fact, it affects both players. So Thomas attacks me with this card that has like 4,400 attack points, and I use Magic Cylinder thinking it's going to do that much damage. He gains 4,400 life points instead.
I had over 12,000. It was hilarious. He's just like...
It was like 12,300 or something like that, and I was like, what did you do? And he's like, dude, your Prime Materia Dragon screwed you over. I'm picking scissors, just so you know. I don't care. I was gonna say, well, technically, where you lost, you got pick anyway, so.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Okay, did I get anything good? Not really, so...
I got some pretty good stuff.
I did. I got one card that you remember the one I have to set by using the Tri-Blaze Accelerator I was telling you about that I've never been able to summon?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have that in my hand right now.
Have you summoned it at all, like even in like just the main story game?
No, I haven't even played since we played the other night. I've been playing the new Ghost Recon.
I hear that.
Which is awesome.
Speaking of new games, yesterday by the time we're recording this episode, like, because we're recording this episode like on the 6th of April right now, because this episode's going to air near the end of April. I actually went out yesterday and picked up Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for my Wii U. And I'm not going to lie, like, even just playing for the few hours that I did last night, I'm probably going to go ahead and say, hands down, this might be the best Legend of Zelda game I have ever played. And that's
better
even
than Ocarina?
Well, Ocarina's not my favorite. On like my favorite Legend of Zelda games lists, Wind Waker is my personal favorite. But yeah, like I would say this is even trumping over Wind Waker because it just, I don't know what it is, because it's so different, but it still feels like a Legend of Zelda game. It almost feels like a throwback to the original Legend of Zelda with some new stuff thrown in, because it is an open world and you get to explore it however you want.
That's cool. So you don't have to go in. Well,
there technically is an order that you have to go in as far as quest progression, but you don't have to do it that way. You can explore wherever you want. There's like no limit. Well, okay, except for the very beginning of the game, because it's kind of a tutorial area. But there's no limit of where you can go. Like, it doesn't say, oh, you can't access this area yet because you didn't bring the guard the letter that Princess Zelda signed.
Exactly. Right. What, honey? Okay, I know you're okay. I see that.
The storyline's actually pretty sweet, too. Which I didn't... I had no idea what the story was going to be for this one, so... But after watching the, like, doing the beginning quests and stuff and learning the story, it's actually really interesting. Okay. You're gonna hate me on this one.
Oh, God, I never liked that card.
Because you know what's coming next.
Yeah.
This was one of the tricks that I used to do all the time with my Blue Eyes deck.
I actually have that card.
What,
the
Paladin
of
White Dragon? Yeah, it's a great...
I didn't know I had that.
Yeah, it is a fantastic card. Now watch this, okay? So, Paladin's effect is that if he attacks a face-down monster, it's automatically destroyed. No effect done, no nothing. And then on your main phase 2, you can sacrifice him to get out a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or your deck. So, with that being said... Come forth, Blue Eyes White Dragon! Which I find ironic because your character avatar is Kaiba and mine's Yusei.
I have no idea who your guy is yet, so I haven't gotten that far into the story.
You never watched 5Ds, have you?
No.
5Ds?
Hurt. I have nothing.
Oh.
If you put out another monster, I'm done.
I don't. 5Ds is actually pretty interesting as far as the story. The gimmick behind it I don't like, because it's literally card games on motorcycles.
What?
Yeah,
that's ridiculously dangerous.
That's part of the risk for the game. I mean, that's how some of the duels are done. I don't know. I've only watched a few episodes of it.
Ain't no wonder kids today think they can text and drive and be perfectly okay. You got the Japanese people to blame for this.
Blame Konami.
Yeah, friggin' Yu-Gi-Oh! Why'd you take off your sock? Yeah.
Oh!
Fight, you know that.
I knew that was coming. I was like, watch, he put down Mirror Force. Well, you've got me wide open now, so...
Yeah, but... Dang!
Are you not drawing any monsters?
No! Like the past 3 turns, I've drawn magic/scrap.
Okay, watch this. I've got a monster, but it's 0 attack.
Attack me. Just see what happens. Attack me.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah. It would just be like, direct attack.
Finally.
Nothing happens.
About time.
Solar Flare Dragon, that's a good card.
Let's see. This card is targeted for an attack. Indicate the attack. You can do change your battle position. This card.
You're sitting there reading it like, nope.
Yeah, no, thank you. Let my burn deck do its magic.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. You burn.
Well, normally fire melts ice, but let's see how your flames handle this blizzard.
Okay.
Ah, wait a minute. I thought you could only have one of those in your deck. That is
No.
bull.
I think
That is
two
bull.
is the most you can have. It's a limited card, not a forbidden.
Oh, I knew it was limited. I thought it was only one because I knew you could have at least one in your deck. I didn't know you could have more than that. Oh, that sucks.
1 pyro, 2 pyros. Not really gonna work. I'll summon anyways because I need to. I need to get some damage done here. But I'll tell you what, man, playing this, definitely, negate attack or mirror force your...
Bye.
Bye.
Magic Cylinder, the one card that screwed me over last time, prevails me this time.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So Crow is the winner of this one, but yeah, last time we recorded the episode, Reaper literally destroyed me with all the effect damage.
Didn't destroy you, but it was definitely a lot of fun.
But yeah. So guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Game Bros. Reaper, thank you for being on the show. We will definitely be having him back on sometime in the near future.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
Not sure what game.
Maybe if I can...
we'll figure that out.
If I can ever get you to pick up the new Ghost Recon, man, we'll get you on there.
I know. There's so many new games I've got to get, because that's on my list. Injustice 2 is on my list, which actually it's already reserved.
Right.
Ukulele's on my list to get, which actually comes out next Tuesday.
Oh, dude.
Have you seen the previews for that?
I haven't even heard of it.
Okay, Ukulele is this new game that was people that were the developer. Like, it's not the company, but it was some people from the developers of Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. And it is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. It's going to play just like it.
That game was extremely different. Mainly because I guess I didn't care too much for the control.
Yeah, it was a little different. That was like my absolute favorite. See, that was like my favorite 64 game of all time.
What, honey? Okay. Mine had to have been either GoldenEye or Star Fox 64.
Star Fox. We actually just did a Star Fox 64 a few weeks ago, which actually, when we're recording this, the first episode of that series is airing tomorrow.
Okay, well,
so to those people watching it right now, I hope you enjoyed the episodes.
But dude, I'm just gonna give you and everybody else is watching, if you haven't played Ghost Recon, the new Ghost Recon Wildlands, here is something you can do in the game. You can go up and grab a bad guy. After you tag them, they have a little icon that appears above their head so you know where they're at. We snuck up behind the guy. We took out everybody in the base except for one guy. I ran up behind him, I grabbed a hold of him, walked him over to a car, and opened the trunk, threw him in the trunk, slammed it down on his head, and then closed it. We then drove over to a cliff, hopped out of the car, threw about 4 or 5 packs of C4 in the back windshield. I backed the car up as far as I could. My buddy Ethan, the one that was on their first video with us, gets over on the side of the mountain and is recording. So I'll actually share this link on my gamer card, so if anybody wants to add me, you can watch it. I drove the car right off the side of the mountain, dove out at the last second, and he blows up the C4, and the car just explodes as it's rolling down the hill.
So basically, you had a oh shoot, who are those two girl bandits?
Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, Emma Louise moment.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's,
oh god, that's great.
You have bullet drop in the game as well, so like the farther distance of your shot, because everything is in meters, so the farther distance you have, the higher up you have to aim. And
oh, so it actually has drop distance, like when the farther it is,
yeah.
the bullet will actually drop. Okay, that's cool.
Pretty much. I have the best scope right now because we went and found the best scope in the game that has a 6x zoom on it, and we're sitting there, and up to 200 meters you can pretty much hold dead on, unless you know, unless you're shooting uphill.
Right.
And I mean extremely uphill, you can hold dead on at about 200 meters. At about 300, you need to aim almost a mil dot higher. Well, I popped a shot the other day at, got the kill that counted for 932 meters.
Nice.
We both, Ethan and me both, actually had a 1 kilometer shot. The shots were going through the guy's head. They were laying down. The shots were going through his head, but it wasn't giving us the kill.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, guys, also Reaper is also on Twitch. So if you want to check out his Twitch stream, the link is down in the description below. He streams Ghost Recon, Call of Duty. So if you guys are into that, make sure to check out his Twitch. Like I said, a link will be in the description below to check that out. And like I said, he will be in future episodes.
Yeah, I also stream The Division. Also stream Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, which I'm on there sometimes with that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I tell you what, Borderlands would be a good one to do, but God, that would take so long for a series to do.
Oh God, yeah. I don't think. I think we just have to get on there and maybe just, I don't know, do one of the DLC run-throughs.
That'd be, if we did,
we could breeze through.
If we do, I call Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep.
That's fine by me. And
that's the one I would want to do.
I'm calling Mr. Torg's Thanksgiving special.
Okay, I'll give you that one. All right. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe later this year or something, we'll get that going. All right, guys. Well, this is Crow Murder 15 signing off.
See ya.